Okay, yay, I'm on. I've got 9 viewers. Привет. I hate these classes. Nobody can see anything. Yeah. Yeah. Привет. Привет. Good morning. My cat is staring at me. That's going to be interesting. Привет, Sergey. Okay, that's just like kind of normal here. Michael Jackson. Woo-hoo! Okay, good. My stream's working. Привет. Привет, привет. Oh no. This is going to be an interesting live stream. I don't know what my cat is up to. And I knew it. I'm just trying to figure out what my cat's doing. Yep, McCallie. Cat. It's like, seriously, what is the cat doing? What is this cat doing? She's sitting there by the door because this morning the kid decided, oh, come on, let the cat out. The cat's name is Cleo. Interesting question. Why do I have so much rubbish in the house? It's really expensive to rent a big old dumpster, and yeah, this is the stuff that the slops left behind. We are slowly working on it. Also, I'm trying to install a jacuzzi, which has been a big failure. Yes, Cleo. Oh, I've been doing that for years. I think like since 1973, I've had an interest in trains. Where is my apple? I know where my chicken is. I don't know where my apple is. Oh. Da. It's the 3rd. It's Labor Day here. Oh, I wonder if I can do something funny with the cat. The cat is a slut for treats. So I was trying to get another camera set up. Kitty. Kitty. He's just looking at it. Yep. There we go. Come on, Kitty. Be a TV star. Come on. Come on. Be a TV star. You know, whenever Roman gets things going here, yes, I do plan on setting up to go to Russia, but I'm still trying to tease the cat to get up here. What? Stop being camera shy. You want to know? Serving in the armies was actually more interesting. I mean, look at me now. I sit here and I put cat treats on my stomach. Here, you're stupid. What is Baroda? How do I feel about Russia? You know, my thinking about Russia has changed so much. Cat, that's my finger. It's not a treat. You know, that's interesting. And when I was with Roman in San Francisco, I don't know if you've seen that video. I didn't know about this, so I would love to find it. I think I will. Thank you, Amoki. Spasiba. Russian narrative. You mean the whole Russians interfered in the U.S. elections? No. I don't see how a bunch of guys in somebody's basement could make memes and just change the minds of Americans. I mean, we don't even do that with TV back. Oh, Baroda. Oh, Ryan. He's out. He's riding his bike. He's in Oregon right now. I don't feel younger. Trust me. I have made up my mind. Far 2G. At the moment, it seems like the majority just wants to see like everyday life and kind of compare prices with Russia and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a small series on that. Yeah, pension reform. I really. Are we talking Russian pension reform? I've heard about that. It's kind of like what I'm going through right now. My thoughts about voter ID? Well, okay, I can't vote in the Russian elections because I'm an American citizen. So why should a non-citizen, just prove that you're a citizen of the United States and vote? That's the way I look at it. Yeah, no, yet, vodka, coffee. Mm. Mm. I'm still waking up. Leakage. Yeah, there's different attitudes between the East Coast and the West Coast. I was I was stationed in New Jersey on the East Coast back in '85, and just the people on that side were just a little bit more holier than now, so to speak. Yeah, my we've got what's called a cost of living adjustment, COLA adjustment. And usually, it's not that much, but um, being in California, they don't do that much. He just made a video. He just made a video. He just made a video last week. Roman did. And why did my phone? I don't know when Roman and I will come to Russia. She's at work. The kid doesn't like really being on camera. It's kind of fun. I mean, I don't feel like I'm 51. I feel more like I'm 26. I'm not really much of a card game player. Oh, sorry, Stas. Yep. Clean up the house, throw away trash, feed the kid. That's what I do all day. What do I think of? I think the U.S. should stay out of foreign countries. I think we've done enough. Okay, World War II was one thing, but what we're doing now, no. No, I was born in Norway. I was born in Norway on a U.S. Air Force hospital, and I moved to Chicago at 6 months. Stayed there till I was about 5, and then came to California. What is the weirdest Russian name to you? The ones I can't pronounce. I am slowly trying to learn Russian. I actually have a program. As far as, okay, 88, as far as the Second Amendment goes, when it says shall not be infringed, it means shall not be infringed, period. So, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I should own a rifle without restrictions. Let's see. I think Klingon, when they started Klingon, because when the Star Trek universe was being done during the Cold War, I think Klingon was loosely based on Russian. No, I don't have kids. Okay, so as soon as I can pull it up here on my not so smartphone, which is down. Where is it? There it is. Well, this is the program I use. It's called Very Bright on the Camera. Yeah, let's see if that works. It's called Word Power, and it gives me a word of the day. Cat. Really? But she has cats. Here, no, shoot, go. Away with you. Now watch. 5 minutes, she's going to be scratching at the door. I want in. Ugh. Yeah, my phone It's only on Wi-Fi right now, so I can't take or receive phone calls.
Расслабляющий.
Did everybody hear that?
Расслабляющий.
Always make more videos. Most Americans are like me. I mean, you get some people that are. I think people are just people like anywhere all over the world. Yes, I'm okay. I'd love to try and call Roman, but like I said, right now my phone's only like acting like a laptop. Okay.
Приятно познакомиться.
I'm not even trying to say this one.
Приятно познакомиться.
Cinematography, I've always wanted to kind of get into movies. Yeah, it's one of those Verizon droids. It doesn't have a SIM card that you can take in and out. Привет, Europe. Coffee. Coffee. No, we're good friends. We're good friends. It's the biggest problem is distance for one, and the way my truck is, which will be next week's video, is my truck. It's not the most requested one, but it's going to work into what is most requested, which is just basic prices and things, cost of living in California and the U.S. Instagram? Yeah, I'll probably do an Instagram sooner or later. Okay, some of these are translating. It's not coffee, I think it's whiskey. In this house, yes. But no, okay. It's coffee. It's coffee. It's really coffee. When the order in the house you will bring. The cat again. Oh. Yes. She's at work. She's at work. She works the graveyard shift at UCLA and the psych department, and she also has school. She's working on her second degree, I think. Black Lightning. Let me guess, another war movie. As far as I think of Russians, you guys are just people. fortunately, thanks to my dad's planning, when I do get my pension, which I'm still waiting on, yeah, it'll be enough for me to live in California. But that's because my dad did a lot of planning beforehand. My mom kind of screwed that up. Before she died, she took out another loan, which is killing me. But I'm still going to be able to live off of it. But I couldn't do it alone. I mean, it's almost to the point. It's almost to the point to where I actually need to move to Mexico just for it to be affordable. Cat. Yeah, I have to. Thank you, California. You can't walk away from it. That it's the house loan. She made a loan on the house. Is what she did. Okay, here I go again because Cat, you are a pain in the butt. And then she rubs up against my legs. Oh, and then you hiss at me. And then you hide under the. I hate cats. I love cats, but I hate cats. As long as it's not a green elephant, Okie. Yeah. Archie, it's difficult for me to say 13 and 30 sometimes. Just with 13, just enunciate in, and 30E, you know. English, not the best language in the world. Ooh. Okay. How do I do this? Oh, bien. What did I do? What did I do? Everybody see me? I can't see nothing. I'm trying to switch my translator because I'm trying to help somebody out here. Cat! Ah, that. Yes, I do. I love her very much. Oh, that was it. Okay. I think the cat is mad because I closed the window. Oh, no. I saved my streams. Don't worry. What, cable? No, I don't have a cable that goes into the window. Okay. That's the question. That's the answer to whoever was asking me what I was talking about because he doesn't understand English. Traveling between states with weapons. It varies, but if I'm trying to go from California to, say, Adams in Arizona, I've got to keep them locked up in a case, and I have to have the ammunition in a different locked box. It's even worse kind of traveling between um, like from my place to Romans, I have to have the ammunition not only in a oh spasiba 40 rubles, yeah. From LA to San Jose, I actually have to keep the weapon disassembled in a locked box, which makes no sense. California is getting way ridiculous on its gun laws. Oh, she wants chocolate. I want chocolate. I want to film her eating chocolate. Ghost pepper seeds. How do I reply to this? Because I want to reply to this. Far2G, message me on my Facebook, so I can get your address, and I'll send you those ghost pepper seeds. What kind of weapon am I allowed to carry with me? In California, a rock, and even that's kind of like an offense. How old am I? I'm 51 now, going on 27. Hang on, Oki. I got another question here. I don't use ointment. I use toilet paper. I wipe thoroughly. Self-defense. Okay, the way California law is, I've got a shotgun for home defense. But the funny thing is, even if I use it, I may get arrested. They'll definitely take my shotgun away, and they'll never give it back, because it doesn't fit the agenda. I'm doing good. I'm not. I guess Roman's doing good too. I'm not sure if he had computer problems or what the deal was on his videos. My plans on the future is just kind of enjoy my retirement, and I want to try and get my disability so I can travel a little more and just do video blogs for you guys. It's difficult to find a decent job at my age here. You know, I don't have a lot of friends, so, but I mean, the ones that look at me, they like that, I'm doing these videos for Russians, and they joke about it. My best friend, believe it or not, is a female, and it's not my girlfriend. Her name is Angela. She lives in Long Beach. Some of you, I think, have seen the videos with her. She's in the Sci-Fi video. Yes, I would love to go wash myself. I just woke up. I took a shower last night, and then I wound up playing World of Tanks. If I had to choose between an AK and an M16, I'd go with an M1 Garand. Are you kidding me? I've never tried acting in a movie. However, I was an extra in one. I've got an Xbox One. Yeah, she does. She talks a lot. She's Italian. That should tell you something. How much time I have? Well, I was planning to end this stream in about an hour and a half because I have to pick up the girlfriend from work. Let's see. No, Batman. I've got Batman. I've got Assassin's Creed 4, Fallout 3, and World of Tanks, and that's about all I play. How much? Oh, geez. No, an average family cannot afford a college education. It is ridiculous. It's almost at. I think tuition is somewhere around $100,000 now. It's ridiculous. My college tuition was paid through the U.S. Army years ago, but it's gotten completely out of hand, and that's what happens, I think, when government turns around and says, "Oh, let's do this with colleges and give you guys money." Well, colleges are going to be like, "Yeah, we've got to raise our rates, so we need more money from the government." Is that how many viewers I've got? I mean, you guys should see the screen. I got like blah, 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 blah. I think I'm having the whole world on here. I was born in Norway. I'm just going to keep more videos. Just general random videos because it seems like everybody just wants everything American. So I'm just going to continue to do, a few themes here and there, more cooking, some more traveling, how much this costs and how much that costs. That seems to be really, really important, which is good. I mean, you guys are budget minded, so am I. Yeah, I know, $100,000 is stupid. Uh, yeah, yeah. No, education is ridiculously expensive, and it seems people just go to college and they think, well, okay, I've got a degree, I can get a job. That's the way the mindset is. Trade schools here are a lot cheaper, but nobody wants to go to them. I'm working on my pension. My pension will not be available to me for another 3 years, because of some stupid California law. And I am trying to get disability because I have a bad back, for one, and my PTSD for another, and that's also been uphill. No, I feel a difference between Russian citizens, uh, you know, people wise. I mean, y'all seem to be a good bunch of people. Matter of fact, I like you guys, and I like some Americans over here. No, I am not telling you about the green elephant yet. My girlfriend, you'll see her in the slobs video. Yes, when am I coming to Moscow? That is the question. I might be seeing Adam later this month. John McCain. Well, I don't like him. I mean, okay, his service in the Navy, fine. Okay, I'll give that. Him as a senator, he just wants war all over the place. And I think the news coverage of John McCain has been retarded. I mean, he's got more coverage than JFK. American Gangsters, I don't have an opinion because I really don't know that much. What is my vow in the Army? Fix it and get it out of here so I can sleep. Girlfriend is in a relationship. Yeah, a degree does not mean you have a job, but here it's kind of weird, you know. They want you to go to college, and you think you're going to be making all this money, and then you're going to find out no. And so many people seem to like go to college and they take like liberal arts. It's like no wonder we have so many idiots around here that are talking 200,000 genders. I mean, I got a degree in somewhere. I got the paper somewhere, unless I drew it out by accident. And look at me. You know, Yellow Duck. I'm actually starting to believe RT a lot more than, say, Fox or CNN. I've met a few rednecks, 88. Do a review on the film back to back. Okay. Yeah, everybody goes to work at McDonald's, and McDonald's is now getting self-serve order takers. Oh, that... I think I could do one of those videos without YouTube trying to give me a strike. You give me ideas, Spark2G. You give me ideas. So what you're saying, Sergey, is it's the same worldwide. Go to university, get an education, wind up on the unemployment line, trying to pay back your education. Fedor, I do plan on that. Okay, 88. This is kind of interesting. I only have very few photos of when I was a kid, which is sad. That I can find, but I will look for some and see what I can do. I wouldn't say the average American doesn't trust the local news. What's sad is I think the I'm on kill the kid. Am I? Okay, I guess I'm still here. What I was saying here, Artem, is you get one side that praises Trump as God, and then you have CNN that thinks that Trump is Antichrist, and you know both sides are like, "Oh, Russia interfered with the elections," and I'm just no. I think news in the U.S. has gotten more propaganda based, almost to the point of Nazi Germany, as far as I'm concerned. Um, I just want to hear. I just want to be informed on regular news. I don't need an opinion on things. I don't think I live in the Soviet Union. I think even the Soviet Union was a little more free with their ideals than the U.S. is. The U.S., especially the general, it's no. I didn't stop shooting videos with unpacking packages. I haven't gotten any. You know, even the internal news, very agendized. Again, Fox does, America, America, yeah, brr. And CNN's just like, oh, Trump, ooh, everything, everything anti-Trump. It is lagging. I don't know why. I'm really hoping. It might be the kid. She's got two computers, and she plays on one, and she watches YouTube on the other. Yeah, it got real bad. I wonder if it's my end or the NSA is trying to figure out if I'm selling you guys election secrets. I don't know. Everybody, Pepsi or Coke. I don't like either one. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Is it better now? Well, fortunately, except except for Adam, Adam's still a little about the idea. I mean, he likes Russians, but he still doesn't trust them. Everybody else thinks it's great. Okay. Oh, is Redbeards that I'm storing. Uh, the other car, my neighbor's, which he's also storing. No, I actually pay about 40 a month. What type of health insurance? I'm with administration, so it's government funded. Why am I getting spam mail? Okay, let me try this. I'm going to. Has my connection gotten any better, guys? No, the Jeep. There's no room, idiot, for the Jeep Cherokee to be parked in my neighbor's property. So he leaves it in my backyard. He pays me storage, which is nice. Right. let me I'm going to check. I'm going to check and see if the kid is streaming. If she's streaming, that could be an issue. Let me turn on the light here so you guys can actually see. Oh, I need to change the cat box. Yeah. Hey, are you streaming? No. Okay, because I'm trying to live stream here at work and my connection. Oop. I'm live. Oh.
Only when the stream's off.
Yeah, really. I think it is the FBI. I really do think it is. Okay. Putin broke the internet. Okay. Okay. Did my connection get better? Is my connection better, guys? Well, it's either that or it's the Democratic National Party. It's one of the things. You know, maybe the DNC is trying to see if I'm hacking. Okay. Okay. I have a funny feeling the youngin was streaming, and as soon as I said something, she shut it off. Okay, good, because really rebooting, and then I'm going to have all this fun here. I'm still working on the backyard. Matter of fact, we're doing a whole lot of cleanup. I'm going to see if I can start putting the hot tub together. That's actually my project. No, the kid's actually 10, believe it or not. But she's homeschooled. Yeah, she's 10. Mm-hmm. Not my child. No. First. From her ex-husband. I don't have a favorite porn actress, okay? Porn at my days now, it's, it's all the same. So, I mean, it was interesting when I was younger. No, it's actually gotten pretty cool. It's in the low 30s for you guys. Okay, I'm having problems with my auto translate. Why am I having problems with my auto translate? What do I feed her to have? I don't know. I mean, kid eats junk food. My favorite actor, actress. My favorite actress, ironically, is Winona Ryder. My favorite actor. Oh, I don't know who it is this week. It's still Clint Eastwood, I guess. Yeah, about 30 Celsius. I think I got the temperature right. I don't know about these days because I don't really watch a lot of. I don't watch a lot of new movies. I really don't. Anything prior to like 1990 is what I watch. Anything after 1990, I really don't watch. No, I don't speak Norwegian. My grandmother tried, um, and it's kind of hard, especially when you're immersed in English. Yeah, I do have auto translate. It's sort of working. Wait, one in Hellboy. What? Ron Perlman? Or the broad that played the Nazi chick? Oh, Alexander. Next week I'm doing a video on my truck, so um, you'll find out how my Dodge handles it. Is I got to put a lot of money into it to the state every year, um, just to get my license plates renewed. Now is $200 US. No, he won't teach me any swear words. Damn it! I will choose a PK. When will I come to Russia? That you guys asked this question, and I'm asking this question. When am I going? Roman's been threatening this for 2 years now. Well, you got to remember, Olga, I came to the United States at 6 months, and I was immediately immersed in English. Cat, really? I bet. So yeah, when I do finally go to Russia, I want to see as much of the cities and the villages and everything as possible. Hello from Turkey. Well, my first Turkish fan. All right, my first Turkish viewer. This cat's just got this evil look on her face. Uh, yes, there is really a lot of homeless people in America, and the problem is runaway capitalism. Um, Rent is just ridiculously too high. I mean, that and you get taxed to death, especially here in California. Yeah, really. Yes, I do want to see Russian villages, especially if they get very ugly very fast. I mean, can't be no worse than Long Beach. Oh yes, my April 1st joke was so. Yeah, that was 3 years in the making, and the cat's name is Cleo. Yeah, that was 3 years in the making, and that was just me just studying people, and it was supposed to be basically based at my woke friends who were very spiritual, and they decided to go vegan and do yoga and protect the environment in ways. And what I was trying to do is I was trying to show them, which didn't work. I was basically trying to show them, hey, this is what it's going to be like in 10 years from now. You call yourself socialists now. This is what socialism will look like from your views in 10 years. They didn't get it. My conservative friends thought I went and just walked off the planet. And I actually lost 3 of them because they actually believed it. No, I don't. I don't play airsoft. Um, just never interested me. Don't listen. Well, I found out who my friends were, and what was funny is the ones that stuck by me and the ones that supported my new age transformation. Um, just they thought it was wonderful, and they didn't even realize it was a joke. My favorite movies. I actually did a couple of reviews on them. Check my channel out. Lone Wolf McQuade is my most favorite. An acoustic system? No. Australian and British need their own subtitles sometimes. What's really bad is Scottish. Yes, McHugh. That I just watched that last night. Hooknoot. Hooknoot, hooknoot, hooknoot. Affordable housing programs. Uh, I'm going to have to look into that. I'm not sure how that works. Um, but it's one of those things I never really looked into. I know about them, but what I know about them is very, very vague. So, Dimitri, I might do a future video on that, or I might put up some links. I don't know. For one, I'm retired. For another one, because my girlfriend now lives with me and her daughter. My basic purpose in life is to watch her daughter while she goes to school and goes to work. The other thing is I've got a bad back. I've actually got a very short temper due to my post-traumatic stress, and so I'm trying to work on getting disability from the Army, which has been an uphill battle. Plus, nobody's hiring a guy at my age. Hey, Rostov. Um, yeah, this was my breakfast right here. Might have to get another cup. No, I'm not going to marry. I'm not. I don't feel it's of any benefit to me, really. Данил, привет. Как дела? Как дела? Дела. And пукнут. And блин. My hobby, I have 3. My model trains, doing YouTube, photography, YouTube and photography, and shooting. Yes, I do believe the best ones were filmed in the 70s, and it's interesting that you put Gone in 60 Seconds in there, because honestly, I don't know if Russia knows the original Gone in 60 Seconds, and I thought that was amazing. I mean, you had a 43-minute car chase. No, I didn't like going to school, trust me. Um, Oleg, I think California is not the best. I think it's actually Texas and Arizona. Привет, Stason? Stason? Привет, Stason? I hope I said that right. I've got 2 GoPro Heroes. I've got a cheaper video camera that I can't find, and then I have a Nikon D70. Comedy and comment. I could do a comedy movie review, I guess. Okay, why am I getting? I'm getting some of these messed up, but I have to actually retranslate. And I have to translate to English. Okay, where was I? No, I have not visited Canada. Yes, I want to try. I want to try some more Russian cooking. Uh, Ironically, to buy stuff, it's the driver's license of all things. When I do get my pension, it's going to be a decent chunk of change. It's going to be around 3,000 US dollars a month, which should be enough for me to get by. Why don't I film how to shoot my guns? Because I'm on YouTube to make money, and YouTube has already restricted 3 of my shooting videos to where I can't even publish them. I wish Russia and the U.S. would be friends. This sanction shit is retarded. Go to army, transfer. Yes, I wish to defect. Yeah, I know. Russia does have cheaper and faster internet. One of my friends was telling me that. Um, but here it's all about the money. Capitalism has just gotten ridiculous. sanctions are for stupidity, and they're just to quell the masses, is what I think. I don't have a Confederate flag, and I don't know why. I have Russian flags. I'm not buying a new car. I just need to fix up the truck. A new car, to buy a new car in California, or, well, you kind of technically have to buy a new car in California. I can't, like, buy a new car in Arizona and bring it to California, because California has a lot of environmental laws that make no sense to me. They literally make no sense. But a new car, you got to put almost half down, or you have to lease a car. And usually they base everything off your credit score. And you got to put like $8,000 or $9,000 down, and then you got to pay $250 a month. And that's not including gas. That's not including insurance, which you have to have full insurance on. And the cat! What are you doing? Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a shaky place. What Russian tank? You know what? Ironically, yes, I was a tanker. I probably would like to drive a T-62, but I don't know. A tank's a tank. I'd rather drive a Russian truck. Go figure. I like to make friends with mostly Russians. Well, you people are interesting. I mean, for the longest time, I was led to believe that you guys were unfriendly. You were very anti-American, things like that. And when I met Roman, and when Roman introduced me to other Russian people, through his channel, through my channel, I just learned you guys are great people. You guys are interesting people. You folks are no different than us. The only difference is language. That's it. The cat is Cleo. And yeah, it's actually cheaper to fix my truck whenever I get the money. It's going to cost me like $1,200 US to get the darn thing fixed. And right now, while I'm waiting on my retirement and my disability, my girlfriend is paying the bills. I'm selling things here and there just to cover some stuff. So we're just getting by with the basics. And that and the kid, she takes out a whole box of cereal, pours it into a bowl, takes about 3 bites, and moves it on. Puts it back in the refrigerator. That's been an uphill battle. Oh, the UAZ? Yes, I loved it. That thing was awesome to drive. I can't wait to do another collaboration with USSR Garage. Something in Russian. Blin. Cats? Really? That's a good question. Between work, study, and sleep, I hardly see her. If you guys start sending me packages, I could probably get her to be on more because, the chocolate. I'm not into sports. I'm not into Yeah, Koshka or something like that. I remember it, but yeah, I'm not really into sports. Yes, I do plan to visit Russia. I know that's been one of the biggest questions. Yes. Yes, supposedly an upside down flag is a symbol of distress. Which Texan accent? Because I've watched King of the Hill, and I'll tell you right now, I can do a dang old Boomhauer, and I, talking talk. Just like Texas. Okay, I'll remember that. I was born at a U.S. Air Force hospital in Oslo, Norway. Do I want to see Chernobyl? I don't want to glow in the dark. I wouldn't mind it. That would be kind of cool. But I mean, all that radiation kind of scares me. I haven't, but in about 1976, 77, my family and I drove from California to Illinois one last time and back. That was a nightmare of a trip. Yes, yes, exactly. Da da da. Oh, UAZ all the way. Are you kidding? All a Cuck V was is just a just a Chevy. I mean, that's like saying a T55 versus a my truck. But yes, Northman, born in Europe. Chechen company. I don't know. It's an interesting question. Okay. Do I like The Simpsons? Funny story about The Simpsons. Because I have a bachelor in behavioral science, my professor made us watch both King of the Hill and The Simpsons. We literally watched every episode once a week, um, so we could study human behavior. What is it? What is the difference between UAZ and the Willies? Body, the body design. I like Rick and Morty. My best friend Angela got me turned on to that damn her. I don't know. Well, many people in the U.S. don't have kids because they can't afford it. Me, I actually had a medical condition when I was a teenager, so having kids is really difficult for me. Not for lack of trying. No, I never liked the X Files, and knife is a knife. Uh, okay, 88. Yes. Privet, Russia. Um, we need to knock off the sanctions. You need to try and petition the United States that the sanctions are stupid. Um, and I don't know what my favorite song is really. I don't really have a favorite song. I mean, I don't pick favorites on songs. I hope that works for you, 88. I really do. My worst nightmare, eating MREs for the rest of my life. Yeah, I don't want to eat MREs for the rest of my life. It's too many chemicals. I think I'd rather eat nuts and bolts. I was in New York. I had a 3-day pass when I was stationed at Fort Dix. I didn't like New York. I did about 5 hours in New York City, and I was on the first shuttle back to Fort Dix, and I spent the rest of my weekend of my 3-day pass, and this was back in 1985. I spent the rest of it just sleeping. Yes, I do plan to travel to Russia. You know, the music that I like is just the old rock and roll from like the 60s and 70s. Everything today that they throw out that's mainstream just it makes no sense, and yet they make millions on it. I mean, what the fuck is mumble rap? If you came to the USA, what place would I show you first? The freeways. Depending on where you landed, too. I'd either take you to Felipe's Sandwiches in Los Angeles or Baker's. Food in the U.S. is not healthy. Um, really isn't. Thanks, Monsanto. Oh, yeah, I kind of like some Pink Floyd. I like some of every band. There's, just some music I like. There's some music I don't. Yeah, the food in the U.S. is so hormone packed these days. It's pathetic. I really, really try to, go as organic as I can, but it is legal and it's ridiculously expensive. And the funny thing is, I did smoke marijuana when I was a kid, and the stuff just makes me sick. It literally makes me sick. It makes me really groggy, and yeah, just bleh. I would love to cook borscht. There's only one problem. I would be the only one eating it. No, subscribers do not send me boxes, and I don't understand why. This is the funny thing. Okay, I send people from my Facebook page, uh, uh, my address, and they say they're going to send me a package, and I never get anything. Uh, Monsanto, they're the guys that do the Roundup weed killer, and they also do all well, they do the Roundup weed killer, and they do all those GMOs, and it's used as a pesticide here in California so much, and here in the United States so much. The other problem is there was a beautiful comparison between burgers and salads, and people want to go for the cheaper stuff, so they'll go for the chemical processed burger, which is $1.99 versus a salad, which is $7.99. Yeah, I want packages. I don't get it. I mean, maybe I should. I mean, I've got a link on my channel, as far as I know, to my Facebook page. Um, but maybe I should just, and I don't want to put it out because I'm actually having you guys mail it to my home address. I don't have a P.O. box. That's the problem. I don't have a P.O. box. I should try and get one. I may look into that, but yeah, even those are expensive, and right now I just don't have the money. So I mean, maybe I might be weird, and I might just go ahead and put my home address on there. I'm telling you this much. You know, my first video, I loved the stuff in the Russian MRE. That was great. Yeah, really. No, it's mostly it's just thanks U.S. Congress. They're the ones that said, "Oh yeah, we've got to sanction Russia." And then under Trump, because the Democrats are so mad for no reason, and they think that your country interfered in our elections. Um, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid, and I fucking hate it. Your country and my country should be working together. Period. Not against each other. The Cold War is over. The cheap grand. You're kidding me. Jeez. I guess Roman's doing all right. I wish he would be doing more videos, but I don't know what's going on. Like I said in one of my last videos, either his computer broke or he actually had to go find real work. Grand Cherokee. That's crazy. Uh, Trump cannot be impeached. This is the problem. Um, with the impeachment process, Trump has to commit a crime while he's in office. And this is the thing that nobody seems, you know, politicians. I don't understand how government works. I just work here. But they think that they can impeach Trump because he did something while he was campaigning. That's stupid. I could, if I was running for president, believe it or not, if I could, if I had the money, and I was running under the Republican ticket, um, Democrats would be screaming for me to impeach me because I'm running a YouTube channel for Russia. Why? It's not illegal, it's stupid. I actually, yeah, I don't think the 80s was the best. I think the 70s were. Um, the 80s were okay. Yeah, I don't understand either. Anyway. Do I do it yourself? Yes, I have to do a lot of do it yourself home improvements around here. Yablaka. Yes, in the U.S. Army there is hazing, but it's not as bad as people let it out to be. I mean, I've got a video on my page of we wrap the guy up in I think duct tape or shrink wrap. Cat, Cleo, what are you doing? Are you just trying to annoy me? And then you yawn. Yeah, I know. I know. I really should stop talking about politics. Politics in the U.S. I think politics all over the place. It's stupid. Oh, I think I was talking to Adam, and I was trying to tell him, dude, I'm in the middle of filming. Stop doing this. Adam calls me at the worst possible time. He literally does. He doesn't send me a text message saying, "Hey, are you busy?" He just calls me up and he's just like, I just reloaded 270 Winchester. Okay, big deal. I'm trying to make money here. Yeah, politics everywhere is the same. No, I don't want to resurrect Harry Truman. Maybe Teddy Roosevelt. No, this cat does not purr. This cat hisses. Yeah, excuse me. I did my laundry last night and I haven't been able to fold it yet. Leo. Watch this. Hope you guys heard that. Yeah, Adam is so Adam. I agree. I agree. Adam's just, he's a great guy, but he doesn't have people skills. He really doesn't. I've got a low sperm count. I had those childhood diseases a little too late. Chickens and watermelon, yeah. Food is food. Yeah, I had what? My plov was great. The rice was horrible. Don't know much about green cards. Because I was born on a U.S. military installation. I was, even though it was in a foreign country, and still kind of an American citizen. Okay, I may have to answer directly because okay, was not waiting for Maniac. I literally have no idea what you said. All right, this is going to be interesting. I need more coffee. Oh, I know. The chocolate with my pictures was amazing. Okay, this is going to get fun because I'm going to get coffee and I'm going to walk with this because I want to keep live streaming. So this is going to get interesting. And we have a guest that's staying with us for a little while, so he's like crashing on the couch. Yeah, he's already awake. Yes, Tristan, I'm streaming, but I need coffee. Coffee is life. Why is this on? Thompson's. Oh, great. Sorry about that. I think the connection is messed as I'm walking around. Hey, give whiskey cold coffee, man. Yeah, sometimes I need it in this house. All right. Bliat. I say bliat a lot. I say bliat a lot. Why does this door keep... Who keeps closing this door? I'm going to kick their ass. Yeah, the house is getting a lot cleaner, but still, we're trying to get like 5 bedrooms into 3. It kind of gets ridiculous here. Oh, great! I spilled coffee all over the place. Okay. Cat's being an idiot. Get whiskey, vodka. No, I'm not an atheist. I am not an atheist. I am, however, losing the sheet on my bed. Yeah, no, I'm not an atheist. I do follow the Norwegian pagan faith, so Odinism. Oh, sun's coming out. Great. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, everybody talks about the Second Amendment. I'm a staunch First Amendment as well. And, everybody should be welcome to practice their religion. Just don't force it upon me. That's an interesting question. Can atheists be successful in politics? Not in this literal political climate. Not yet, anyway. Why don't they answer those questions? That's stupid. You ask a question, I'm obliged to answer. Whether my opinion is popular or not, that's irrelevant. It's how we learn. Yeah, I remember reading things about Kennedy when he was elected president. He was literally the first Roman Catholic president, and for some reason at that time it was a big deal. But then in the 1960s, religion and race were such a big deal, not like they are now, which is really people are making it a big deal. Veganism's a little bit both. There are some like me. My family's been following the practice forever. At least on my mother's side. My father's side were Imperial Lutherans, which now is just Lutheran. But my dad accepted my mother's side of the religion, and I was pretty much taught it. Some of it's actually a followed religion that's been followed down the line, but a lot of it now, at least here in California, seems to be trending a lot. Half my friends are hippies, new age hippies, and they're nice people, but as far as their beliefs go, it's kind of weird. I'm just saying that. I want to visit. I want to get out of the United States for a month or two. What kind of video games do I prefer? I prefer, believe it or not, I buck the trend. The trend is always first person shooters, and I like games with good storylines and plots. Two of the ones that I really liked was L.A. Noire, because it had a good storyline and it made you think, which is good. And then Black Flag was really good because, again, I like the storyline, and I like the storylines. I like games with good storylines. If you don't have a good storyline, it's not worth it. I mean, Oh, I'm getting latecomers here. Well, you see, here's the thing. It is expensive as far as, cost of living goes. I actually live outside of Los Angeles, and it was pretty decent, I think, up until the 90s, up until Clinton came in office. No, I haven't heard about Saint Olegia. You're gonna laugh when I tell you what my favorite tank is. It's the freaking M3 Stewart. Spasiba, spasiba. Yeah, I don't know about the non-standard uh, confessions. I'm trying to. Okay, yeah, sometimes I got to refresh this because I'm still getting like names from an hour ago. I'm going to do a video on that on American Bills. Yeah, that's ironic. That's weird. That's weird. You guys ask. That's like one of the more popular videos. Oh God, Scientology! Don't even get me started on that one. What accounts are paid by the average American? It well, you got rent, you got electric bill, gas bill, water bill. Those are the basics. For me, also the garbage bill, car insurance, medical insurance. Well, not medical insurance for me, but medical insurance, and for a lot of people, college tuition. I don't think Reagan was the best president. Um, I think maybe he did a lot to ease U.S. Russian relations um, after his reelection, but uh, personally, my feeling is that the best U.S. president was Theodore Roosevelt because he preserved a lot. He made the national parks. I mean, without that, like Azusa Canyon would be full of condos right now. Yeah, it's all different bills. I actually want to move to Arizona. It's just it, it's it's even hard to move out of California, especially with the situation that I've been in. My parents both passed away. The house is in a probate battle right now. Um, so I got to get rid of the house before I move, and then my girlfriend, she's got residency at UCLA, and she can't transfer over to another college in another state. Yeah, it's all different. It varies. My gas bill is about $70 US. My electric bill just for last month was $200 US. Water bill was about $60. Garbage was about $100. Yeah. The golden era of America, it depends. On a global scale, we haven't hit it yet. On a local scale, I would actually want to say the 1950s, the 1960s. But that was just, for America as far as I'm concerned. Wages were good back then. Affordability of things was good. You could literally get a minimum wage job and live decently. No, I don't miss the 90s grunge culture. Actually, no, Reagan didn't start it. Nixon actually started it when he made his visit to China and made agreements with China on, of all things, the textile industry. That's where it started to decline. That, and when he formed the EPA, although the EPA was decent in the 70s, now the EPA has gotten ridiculous. The EPA, that's the Environmental Protection Agency. The one in California is even worse. Internet news statement? It's an interesting. No, I think the internet, it could be, I guess. The internet's like the wheel, but it all depends on how you use it. Must be getting late over there in the east. Or did I lose connection? Ah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I did hear about the OICW. That was actually a thing. And I don't know. I guess politics killed it. Politics are, just bad business. How many people did you kill? I have no idea. I was a truck driver. I think I killed more squirrels than people. If I killed anybody, it was because they ran in front of my truck. I did, yeah, probably one one person, a sniper. No, it wasn't like Enemy at the Gates. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm glad Russia loves me. I wish I could get more Russian subscribers. You guys need to start sharing my videos. Tell them, hey, look at this crazy American doing these crazy things. We don't understand why he's doing it, but it's he's doing it. Yeah, I do play video games. I play like um Assassin's Creed, Batman, uh, World of Tanks, Fallout. Did I ever see a real G.I. Joe? No. I guess people are getting off of work in Siberia. Because Moscow is going to sleep here. Hello, Moscow. Привет, Москва. Another one I need to translate. And we're about to. I'm using a. I'm using a translation on my Chrome, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm kind of understanding you. Play Stalker. If it's a game with a good plot and a good storyline, I'll play it. But other than that, I don't do the run and gun. I mean, everybody's talking about the new Wolfenstein, and I watched the gameplay on video, and I just wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed. The storyline did not grab me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, some of these things just don't translate right. Yes, dash cams are legal in California. The problem is, okay, here's the thing with dash cams with me, okay? I see, I see dash cams in Russia with accents. I rarely drive as is. So I hardly ever see any accidents. That's my problem. I could have a dash cam in my truck running for 3 years straight and not get so much as a bird hitting my windshield. When will I go to Russia? This is the big question. I'm waiting on two things. I'm waiting on Roman and I'm waiting on money to go to Russia. Okay. Good night. It depends on what you mean by the original Wolfenstein. I did actually like the New Order. But I only like so much of it. I plan on doing more streams. I'm thinking about trying to do once a month, plus whatever I can do on Instagram. I don't. Okay, that's a good question. That's a hell of a good question. I don't understand that this third wave feminism, as far as staring at someone being called harassment, and then lawmakers jumping on the bandwagon going, oh, we need a law on that. I think it's stupid. The one thing that I'm not appreciating with today's society is nobody wants to stand up for themselves. They want somebody else to do it. Nobody wants to stand up for themselves. So they get offended, and they want government to do something, and they want people to do something. We don't, it's disheartening. Everybody thought the jacket was cool over here. Yeah, a meteor screaming through the sky. I'm lucky to see the stars at night. Yeah, you know, they do actually charge people for false calls. They imprison them for false calls. But the problem is, you know, they have to react to these. Okay, I got another one I got to translate here. Right. I get that. They're all about not being ruined by the insurance companies. I know a friend of mine was telling me about that because I guess there's a lot of insurance scams up here. Привет. Okay, let's see. Is this going to go through Google, Microsoft, or online? My translation here. Yeah, I'm glad that one it was in Russian. I am not answering that question. What is okay? Please, somebody explain to me what is this? What is this fascination about? Oh, blat. Um, what is this fascination about asking if I'm gay? I'm not gay. Jeez. Because I'm living in California. No, it's not the best place to live in the U.S. Actually, I was stationed in Texas, and I kind of like Texas, but even Texas is starting to get retarded. And I visited Oregon, and I liked Oregon, but you know, Oregon's getting retarded. You know, it's just I don't know. You know, I almost want to say one of the U.S. territory islands in the Pacific would probably be the best place to live. I would love to make a video about a weapon shop. The problem is YouTube has gotten very weird on guns lately, like the past year or so, and they can restrict videos on guns. I've tried to upload, and I said this earlier, I tried to upload 3 gun videos, and they got restricted views. So you guys couldn't see it, and to me, that's not cool. You know, that probably is. I'm sorry, I'm spoken for. As far as the Central Coast goes, or Central America, the United States, probably Montana and Idaho to a point. On the east, probably, I want to say New Brunswick. Yeah, as far as the climate and most of the people go, Oregon is really awesome. I have friends in Oregon, and it was really cool, and I want to do another video going up there. Um, but as far as the political climate lately, um, it's gotten too ridiculous. I don't even want to say progressive because it's not progressive; it's more regressive. What's the biggest fear for the Americans? If I were led to believe the news, you guys or the police, um, yeah, exactly. You know, here's my biggest fear. My biggest fear, believe it or not, is getting into a car accident on the freeway. Yes, I think the MG42 is badass. Where's detonator? Good question. I actually understood that one. What? I understood most of it. You know, I watched a little bit of Hickok 45, and it's just, if I want to see a video of weapons, I want to, I like Forgotten Weapons to a point. But here's what I want to see. I want to see it being loaded. I want to see the caliber it's being used. I want to see it shot. I want to know a few specifics on it. That's it. No, I haven't seen any more Soviet vehicles. I'm actually waiting on some new tires for my truck. Of all the things I need new tires for my truck. So I haven't been able to travel since the heat wave broke. The heat was so bad it damaged my tires, and because everything was so high last month, tires for my truck is $120 each. I watched some Columbo, but I didn't really. It wasn't really interesting to me. Yes, new videos soon. I'm sorry I talked so fast. No, that's just the price of tires. That is literally just the price of tires. And mine are basic tires. I think the Cross is a pretty awesome looking vehicle. Google new picture. Yeah, I'm going to try. Thank you. Spasiba. Yes. Moonlighting. It was an interesting TV series. But, again, I really didn't get into it. No, you spelled my last name right. Oh, no, it's two S's. Two S's. Actually, my favorite detective private eye show in America was the Rockford Files. Preppers. Um, you know, their mind is set in the right places. I know the media gives preppers a bad name because they only look at one aspect, and that's what they're trying to make people believe. I know preppers, and they like to prep for tornadoes or natural disasters more than the government's out to get me. No, I don't remember the Moonshine Alcohol with Sasha Grey. And I like The Rock, especially as an actor. He's interesting. Um, I don't watch TV anymore. I think I stopped watching TV 2002 was really the last time I watched any TV. But I didn't really watch TV shows from like when I joined the Army in '85. I would catch glimpses of things, and when I got out of the Army in '91 and went to the National Guard, um, I watched some TV, but it was mostly old shows because every time I watched a new show, I was just like, "The fuck is this crap?" No, I wouldn't say that they're worrying about freezing to death because I know I actually know some preppers. I'll say okay. I'm saying Yabloko because somebody wants me to say Yabloko, but most of these preppers are that there's tornadoes, there's earthquakes, there's forest fires that go on that these people are preparing for. Um, But what the media does is the media says, oh, these people are preparing for nuclear Armageddon. These people are worrying about the government coming to get them. These people are worrying about the total breakdown of government. They're crazy. And it's all about consumerism. Oh, no, we plan to. When I go visit him in a little while, hopefully soon, we're going to cook a few more meals. I've been learning some new recipes, you know. Never heard of the Slayer rock group. 1911 Glock Model 40. 1911. Sorry. Grusha. Grusha. Um, we don't need TV if we have video rental. Nobody really does video rental out here anymore. Everybody's got Netflix, or like me, I just do YouTube. Yeah, I did watch Breaking Bad. I watched a few episodes. I've watched clips of it. I think it's pretty good. But it's not. I don't know. It's not something I want to binge watch. Yes, yes, and I know everybody's been asking me about the Russian Sherlock Holmes, and I do plan to watch it yeah, if everyone would stop sending me video clips from White Tiger. I am. I'm learning them slowly. The problem is learning Russian, and this is the big thing for me. If I got to use it every day, and that's been the biggest problem because I'm not in an environment where I can use Russian every day. Spanish, yes. Korean, maybe. But yeah, Spanish, absolutely. I mean, hunting or fishing, camping. Okay, I'm going to do the La Neva. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we probably did run in Los Al once in a while. And no, I've never been to the Moscow Deli in Costa Mesa. Something I got to check out. Oh boy, another traveling video. Yeah, tornadoes, especially in the Midwest. And that's been my latest YouTube feed is tornadoes because I wanted to check one. Still trading MC tapes. Um, I'm still working on my sentences. The best one I can do right now is Привет, как дела? And again, it's because I don't use it as an everyday language. You know, I don't have anybody to converse with. If I was able to talk to people more or be immersed, like with the crew with USSR Garage, if they live closer, I would probably be hanging out with them more, doing some videos with them. The biggest problem is in West Covina, we have only two ethnicities here. We have white people, white Anglo people that speak English, and we have Mexicans. So the primary languages here is English and Spanish. That there is zero Russians here. Yeah, I know. Everybody wants me to do WhatsApp. Yeah, I got to do other things. Yes, all California restaurants have free refills. Well, not free refills. There's a couple of places where you got to pay for like your third refill. I'm working on it. I'm still working on it. The house is so much better than it looked when my girlfriend moved in. But first, they want you to see Yabloko, and then they want you to kill president. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and do more streams, well, at least once a month. Yeah, yeah, I did hear that joke about how are you. When I was a soldier, see, here's the thing: you did have the opportunity to learn another language, and I was trying to learn other languages, Arabic and stuff like that. You know, because of being stationed in the Middle East. The problem is they don't want to send you anywhere. They don't want. This is the catch-22 that I had in the Army. I want to progress in my career. I want to go to this school, this school, this school, and this school. We don't have the funding. You just sent that guy to that school. Right, we have the funding for that school. Well, I went to that school already. I want to go to this school. Well, we don't have the funding for that school. And it just, yeah. No, I actually don't like Pamela Anderson. Never did. I want to come to Russia, trust me. You know, we just had an earthquake here in California a few days ago. And it's just like, okay, we had an earthquake. Yeah, California is broke. California's always broke. Let's take your money, but we're broke. Well, maybe if you stop spending it on stupid projects, and I don't care what the projects are, if they're not benefiting anything, and they haven't been for the past 10 years, you need to invest in true infrastructure that is working now. Yeah, California hasn't had a new refinery. The United States hasn't had a new refinery since 1976. Go figure that. No, I don't really work. I do this. This is my job, being on YouTube now. But as far as real work, no, I don't, because I have a bad back. I have a short temper, and I have a bad leg, which I have been trying to get money from the government for about 3 years, and it's still not working. What is the best state to live in? It depends. I think Texas really is. I mean, I've been to Texas. I like Louisiana as well. But, I mean, for my money, Texas. Schwarzenegger can't become president yet. Yeah, California politics do. They invest in very wasteful projects. This high speed rail thing that they're trying to do, they just why? Why? Nowadays, I really don't know. I mean, like I said, my gal's got residency in a hospital. She's going through college. She can't transfer her college credits to another state. So we're kind of stuck here right now. Yeah. No, the Army does give me opportunities to go to school. The problem is every time I went and said, hey, I want to do this school, like I wanted to do linguist school, I wanted to go to school as, ironically, a helicopter mechanic. These people would turn around and say, well, we don't have the money or the available slots, positions, for you to go. And they only hold them once a year. And it's just like, it's pathetic. I'm not actually a Republican. I don't like a lot of Republican things either. I'm not a Republican nor a Democrat. I'm just not. Yublical. What do I like the most about California? There's a strange diversity in this state that kind of intrigues me. Really. Yes, I did. My written is worse than the spoken. Peel some potatoes, diving for day. Okay. Give me a second here, guys. I got to refresh. I think I'm running out of viewers. Okay, hopefully I don't lose you.